Namaste. Greetings. My name is Richard Esquinas. I'm a Siddha Yogi, former sports and entertainment executive. And my book, Michael and Me, was featured on Last Dance, episode 6. I made a few notes here. After careful consideration as to speak on the subject matter, I'm compelled to share my take on this segment. It's nice to have social media platforms. It's nice too to where I can just simply be calm and settled as I deliver to you a very heartfelt message. First off, I think Last Dance has had a huge impact from an entertainment standpoint. It's been well done. Kudos to Michael and your team. A great product. It's been good for viewers. That said, I think episode 6 fell short of substance regarding my book. Its story was diminished by the omission of facts, the omission of storyline. And I see that. That's okay. You know, the story of this docuseries is much more about the legacy of the GOAT. Particularly to this episode, though, was the omission of the NBA investigation. This was an investigation which I was asked to participate on a voluntary basis, and I did. And I did so for the purpose of speaking truth to power. The obvious historic consequences of this book, Michael and Me, could never have been calculated. And it is not my interest to delve into, during this moment, the disputed facts between Michael and me and the media regarding yes, no, pros and cons of the book, etc., etc. Rather, I prefer to use the wisdom of time, to use this moment in time, to set forth a more positive platform, a new paradigm for observation, a small step for a huge gain, and clarity for sports history. I don't regret at all the process that I went to get this platform, a platform to inch toward forgiveness, a platform to allow healing forces to settle. These are troubled souls competing, doing battle. It is not that easy. Episode 6 depicted and told a story about two men doing battle in high-stakes golf over 4 summers and coming to conflict without an agreed-upon resolution. That, indeed, is the makings of pain. I told the truth. It hurt Michael. And for that hurt, I'm sorry. Not that I regret my past. All the actions that I took, standing up for right, pushing back against bullying, speaking to power, I don't regret any of that. I feel bad that there's been some negative association with my association. But I'd just like to use this moment of reflection, of sharing, to offer up to Michael an extended hand, a simple gesture to inch toward the powerful force of forgiveness. Inch slowly, or better yet, to help lift the burden of unforgiveness. I see in Michael's eyes from all the episodes, I see a man conflicted with the challenges, with the intense stress from tenacious competition that he shared with us, that he enjoyed. A competitive spirit with the theater, the NBA, TV, crazed fans, encouraging. I think it has hurt, and again, as Michael has shared with us, I think it has hurt on a physical and mental capacity, as well as human relationships. You hear the difficulty trying to absorb 2-3-peats, trying to create something good, and the strain and stress that has in a competitive environment. The energy of forgiveness, and I'm not here to preach the art of it. There's a lot of boutique professionals on how to manage forgiveness. Yogis have their own way with regard to asana, pranayama, and reading of scripture, etc. But let me tell you, the energy of forgiveness is powerful. It will bring clarity to thought force and will restore a sense of energy. My hope from episode 6 to all the viewers, listen up viewers, renew your interest in being the best you can be and take the challenge of speaking to truth. In your lives, bring forgiveness to the forefront. If the names Esquinas, Thomas, Krauss, Barclay, etc., names you've heard in this series, if there's ringing of one thread of commonality, is that these people are all in need of a forgiveness atmosphere, a sense of forgiveness, one which Michael and one which all individuals have difficulty. You know, it's just not that easy. Oh, I forgive you. Oh, no, this is not a mood making that I'm speaking of. It's from the heart. It has to be from the heart. And you have to do it as you see. That's a message to Michael. Author it. Make it your own. Further, to add to that, I am unabashed in my support of golf's responsible, high-stakes wagering. I'm a competitive soul and find no sin in the play of life. The play of life. In yoga, lila. Golf offers much lila. And to carry on, you know, I say to golfers across America, at all the country clubs, at all the golf clubs, carry on with the match play, carry on with the Nassaus, carry on with responsible wagering. My two loves of golf and yoga have been my best friends. I would encourage all to acquire a daily yoga practice. Play golf when you can, wager with responsibility and scale. And lastly, and this is an important point, this comes from the heart, I'm on record right now, motivated by episode 6, moreover, motivated by my own inner self, my own inner competitive nature, my own inner warrior. I want to go on record, this is now in real time, I'm challenging Michael to an epic 18-hole match, a grudge match, a match to settle a long-standing score. As a competitor, I must formally challenge you, O warrior of battle. Come battle the man, come battle the golfer with whom you've battled, one you've dismissed as a bad association on episode 6. Come for the historic rematch against the man who owns the W, the man who stayed in his competitive prime, evenly matched with many, many battles, until ultimately a W emerged. But let's do it to inch toward forgiveness. Let's showcase that. I'm not being light or nonchalant about this challenge. Competition for completion, for righting a wrong, and all of this, just simply to inch toward forgiveness. Thank you all for listening. Namaste.